Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this December 17th. We'll finally see some sunshine returning today, but we've got another system coming in. In fact, a couple of systems that are down the pike. 3 of them, actually. Over the coming days, as we get into Christmas week, a lot of you may be traveling out of town. We'll help you with your travel issues. We'll try to keep you up to date nationwide instead of just here in southern Kentucky, but a couple of systems of concern, or really just a couple of systems to watch. At this point, it appears are mainly going to be rainmakers for us here in southern Kentucky, although the little clipper system coming in, or the little fast-moving system coming in for tonight, overnight, early Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, it could produce maybe an icy spot or it all depends on how much moisture can be squeezed out of this. It looks like a winter mix certainly is possible, but not too jazzed up about this. It would be a low impact type situation here and gone as we get into the day tomorrow. And then the system that everybody's talking about over the weekend, I really look at that as being more of a rainmaker than anything else for us. Unless things change, it is just going to be too warm to really produce any measurable snowfall here. Now, you'll read blogs and posts and social media stuff all over the place, you know, showing you model maps and getting all hyped up and crazy, even for Christmas. I mean, we've got some forecasters going out all the way to Christmas next week and saying there's a good possibility of a white Christmas. I'm just not going to go there. I'm just going to be honest with you folks. It's way too soon. Anything right now is speculative. It's just merely guessing at this point, and I really, in a way, I hate that, because I feel like when they put these maps up there, that's just getting everybody worked up for nothing. Now, it could happen, but, really, in a way, I think some of these posters are just there to say, hey, look at me. Look, I called this like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I said last summer we'd get a white Christmas this year. Well, buoy for you. Big freaking deal. Here's the low down to the ground where the rubber meets the road. Best bet for southern Kentucky, pretty much 9 times out of 10. We're going to be on the too warm side of things for it to really produce anything of that kind of magnitude here. Southern Kentucky, north of the Gulf of Mexico, usually just in the warm sector, or kind of on the fence. So that's why I say don't get your hopes up, please. No matter who is saying what and posting all the pretty colored maps, it's usually going to be just a big guessing game. If we do get something, we'll let you know close enough to the event so that you can, know about it. But, as I've always said, it doesn't matter how much snow we get or don't get, or if we get severe weather, or if we don't get a tornado, or if we get damaging winds. The best thing for you to do is to what? Let me hear you all say it collectively. Is to what? Yeah, be prepared, or know the weather before it knows you. Thank you. I heard that. I heard that back through the podcast speakers here. Thank you for verifying that. Okay, 57 was our high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green, 47 the average. That 57, that happened early yesterday morning before the cold front came through. That's a 10-degree difference between the average and the actual high. And there was a 10-degree difference between the actual low of 39 and the average low of 29 yesterday. 1 year ago, we had a high of 51 and a low of 30 back in 2013, and we did pick up 2/100 of an inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport. We're still pacing behind for the month of December by about 1.5 inches, and for the year to date, a little bit over 2 inches. So it is a bit dry as far as pacing for precipitation, so we could use some rain, and we're going to get some. Becoming partly sunny after some clouds this morning. It will be a chilly day ahead, though, with a high only around 40. And with a northwest wind at 5, that'll make it feel chillier. Tonight, though, we got a little piece of energy coming in, quick, fast-moving little piece of energy from our southwest. As it rolls in tonight, we could see a rain, mainly rain. There could be a period of sleet mixing in. This is sometime, say, after 3 or 4 o'clock early tomorrow morning. Could be rain mixed with sleet or even over some light snow. Now, in some of the higher elevations, say over toward Lake Cumberland, Green River Lake area, the Cumberland Plateau, along the Tennessee border, there could be maybe a light coating or dusting in some of the grassy areas or on some elevated surfaces, but this is not going to be a big deal. Low impact situation tomorrow morning. A few spots could be a little icy, like on a bridge or an overpass. It's possible because we're going to get down to a predicted low of 31 degrees. That would put us a degree below freezing. So it is possible that we could have a little something tomorrow morning. Not a big deal. It'll be gone as we go through the day on Thursday. It will be cloudy, cold, high of just 39. Now, the next system that everybody's talking about is the one coming in for Friday afternoon, evening, and Saturday. It is mainly going to be rain, depending on the track of the low temperature or the low pressure system, and then the temperatures as that low passes by. That's somewhat still in question, but we have a pretty good handle on the track, and it looks to be a little bit on the warm side. So we're going to say a 60% chance of rain for Friday, 43. Now, we will get down to 35 Friday night. So some of you north of Bowling Green may see, once again, a little winter mix. But overall, this should be a mainly rain maker. Saturday, 60% chance of rain likely and a high of 42, well above freezing by 10 degrees. So I think there will be enough warm air to keep that system mainly rain. The rain pulls out Saturday evening. Sunday, partly sunny, 44, first official day of winter, by the way. Monday, here comes system number 3. And it is going to be all rain because we're going to warm up. 30% chance of a shower Monday, 48. 50% chance of rain Tuesday with a high of 50. That's the Tuesday before Christmas. So it looks like warmer, at least trending warmer as we get closer to Christmas, but then there will be another system after that. In fact, as we get into Wednesday, Christmas Eve, much colder air will start to move in, and then, like I said, there is a slim possibility, always a slim possibility of a white Christmas around here, but, just don't buy into all the hype right now. It's way, way too soon. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. In other words, always be prepared for anything. All right, I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.